guys, just a quick little video. I'm going to do a front nine, Wolf Creek. Everything's hardest, championship tees, hard pins, tournament greens. You can't do championship greens on the practice, and strong winds. So we're going to have a little go. I'm going to try and do hole by hole and tell you what I do on this course and stuff like that. Maybe help you out when you get to play this kind of tournament. So I always play about into a headwind. I play about 6 clicks up with my drive. Just make sure you get on the fairway, guys.
Trying to keep breaks going when the right shot was to play safe.
So with a headwind on this hole, if you're playing off championship tee, you're never going to reach the green in 2. So basically you're laying up, but that's expected. So with my 3 wood, I do play full backspin on mostly everything, but with this, with my 3 wood, I get a lot further when I'm trying to lay up with a flat club, so basically no spin. So it's just a layup, guys, just making sure I get down there, make it as short as possible for the approach. Right, so into this hole, I'd normally play a punch normally into this hole, so let's just work it all out. So just gonna tell you what the wind's playing, and then I'll tell you why I'm playing the kind of shot.
Any way in playing this shot, playing away from it would be a foul. The one that is touching, because it would be considered a push shot. But he hasn't got to hit a red anyhow.
Just working the wind out, guys. So the wind's playing about 1, elevation's playing about 2. So it's about 51, I'd say. Just to make it to 4. Because the elevation's playing slightly longer. So it's got to be 51. It's got to be a punch. Right, so I have all charts, you see. I've charted me punches for everything. So I know flat, full punch, 99%. It's 50. 51's probably about 100%. So your crosswind, I'd say he's playing about, say, 7. About there. 100%.
Could be a record-breaking day.
Could be the crosswind that's off there, possibly. A little bit of spin back. So we've got a bit of spin back there on the punch, which it's not the worst, but we're putting for birdie. So let's just go along with it. There's a little bit of break here. It's not a lot. So I use a calculator to add mine. It's all my own calculations that I've put together over the time that I've played, and obviously I get the green speed off that. So it's 9.9, 3.5 up. So it tells me to hit at 10.9. Now, some people count the dots, some people don't. I count the dots, so I'm just going to have a little quick count now while we're here. So if it seems slow, guys, then just skip it, but skip the putting. But a lot of people want to use it and some people don't. So I'm just going to count the dots. So as you see, I press the cursor, they start from the middle. On an uphill, you want the average. On a downhill, you want the fastest dot. So on average, I'd probably say there. So 15.17 seconds, then I times that by 2. So 15.17 times by 2. So 30.34. So put that in. 30.34. It tells me it breaks about 2. So half a grid 6, full grid is 12. So 2. 1 is half a cup, so there. So you can just imagine another half a cup, which is about, say, there. So now It's telling me to hit it, 10.9. So there's 10.5. So I'd say about there.
Solid putt.
And there we go, it's birdie. A lot of people might just think that's over the top and they might just decide to play it as it is. But how many times you lip them putts, guys? Right, so again, 6 clicks up. If it's a left to right, I'll be aiming at the the third circle bunker, which is about here. Because it's a right to left wind, I'm probably going to aim around, say,
If the gap becomes 4 again,
here.
things start to get difficult for Wilson.
You're just trying to get on the fairway, guys, basically.
That's a huge
We're on the
drive.
fairway, as you can see.
I know we always sound like we're saying that, but you're just watching it unfold.
Got a tailwind for the approach,
Decided to draw away.
so let's just work it out. I won't tell you how I'm working it out, guys. If you want to know that, just leave a comment and I'll do a quick video on the wind, how I play the wind. I'm just going to go through it. So
Started well here, but you realise Sullivan is still scoring pretty well in the Buxton. Run through the reds here.
it's playing about 68. So again,
Pretty happy with that, I think.
could possibly play a punch here again. So 68 would be about, say, 99% flat with a lob wedge punch. Crosswind's not up to much. Again, it's not a heartbeat, but we've got a chance again, and it's a birdie putt. So, again, I only use me brake chart, guys, if there is quite a little bit of brake. If there's hardly minimal brake, I will attempt it on my own, and I'll show you some tricks as well along the way. What I use. So this is 3.6. As you can see, it's a slight double brake, but there's only really one dot moving one way and the other 4 are moving that way. So I just try to imagine where it'd be. So this is a trick for you. So I've guessed that's the brake. Now what I do now is say about there, change the elevation is still the same. So now I go into the middle of the column there on green view. So you either go in the middle or you go in the corners. Now I always choose the middle or the corners. I don't go anywhere else. I just seem like every time I hit it in one of them places, they always go in. So again, looks a bit far-fetched to me that, but you never know. So 3.6 telling me to hit it. So 3.6 is about, say, there.
This is what happens at this game. The pressure builds.
Might be a bit too much, that, yeah. So I put too much brake on that, which is fair enough. I should have really just played it firm. Right, on this one, guys, it's better to have a headwind on this hole. If you have a tailwind, you never hold the green. So we are quite lucky here to have a headwind.
And he's cross with himself.
So it's playing about 15 wind,
Because the brown is one thing.
which is 222, and then you plus your 22 elevation.
A little bit of coming down naturally.
So it's playing about 244. So that to me there, that's a full 3 wood. I'd say it's playing about there. Just change it to 3 wood here.
Well, he can win the frame with the 3 reds in the middle of the table of Sullivan.
So it's not a heartbeat, but
it's
it's more of a crosswind issue that we are putting, which is a difficult putt, by the way. So this one, I'll definitely use my chart. This is not to get it in, guys. You're not going to sink a putt from here, really. Chances are very minimal, but we're going to get it close enough to hold par. So we're going to count the dots again, guys. So I'm just going to count the dots. As you can see, I just pressed it there.
He's the class break builder that he
So
is.
it's downhill, so you want the fastest dot. So it works out 4.86 times by 2.
There you go.
So
35 the lead.
4.86 times 2 equals 9.72. Once I put that in, it tells me it breaks about 28.5. Now what I do on these downhill putts and long and the elevation's quite a big drop, I add about 3 on. So I'd say that's 31.5. So remember the full grid's 12. So I know 30 is there. There's 31. 31.5 is about, say, there. So now you've got to look at your elevation change now, because it would have changed
Immaculate on the red. Frame over.
from the original minus 5.8.
Karen Wilson really-
Now it's minus 3.8. So what I do now, I go in between that. It's a 2 difference, so I'll take 1 off. So instead of minus 5.8, I go 4.8, which tells me I need to hit it 12.7. So this is just to get close, remember guys, if it drops in, bonus. So 12.7 is about, say, there.
Really dig deep. He badly needs the final frame before the
And again, we're just
midsection
trying to get
into
close. If it drops in, bonus.
Sullivan.
As you see, it nearly went in, but look how close we are. And it's an easy par, so we just take that. Don't forget, Wolf Creek, strong winds, hard everything. It's going to be a tough course, guys. You're never going to break records on here. So again, it's a headwind. So it's going to be, this time I'm going to put 6 clicks up again. Just make sure you get on the fairway, guys. I've mistinged it left slightly just to adjust, just in case.
That's in the
So I've
garden
got a
spot.
98 yard in. It's a slight tailwind. So again, guys, I'll tell you, if you want to know the calculations that I use, just ask me, and I'll do a video on it. So it's telling me to take 3 off, so 95 plus your elevation up, so 98. So it is actually playing 98, guys. So I go to my chart, see I've mapped all these, so 98, I'd hit that about 97%. Crosswind's playing about, I'd say about 15. What I tend to do, look at the green, the way all the dots are moving right to left here. So I was going to play 15 headwind there. 15 crosswind. Because the dots are moving there, I'm going to bring it across because I want it to land right and roll back. So I'm going to play it about 12 now. So 97, did I say? Yeah. So I'd say about there, guys.
You can explore for hundreds of miles, or you could begin a bigger journey.
There we go, we have a heartbeat.
You can make time fly,
And that's not too bad.
or you could make it
Within
slow.
1 yard.
There's so much
Difficult
more
putt,
to this
nonetheless.
place. Visit your
Now these ones, guys, listen, these are hard putts.
Welcome back to the final day.
Now if you play it dead weight, with the weight that it tells you, you're going to miss. Because you're going to end up with a break down here. And you're going to try and roll it slow all the way around. Which is basically got no chance. So the best way to play these is to play them firm. Now listen, I missed them myself. I'm not going to preach telling you that I don't. I do. So what I tend to do with these, to hit it firm, I take away the elevation and then I plus 2. So as you can see, it'll be 2.9 plus 2, 4.9. So I'm going to hit it 5. So now I'll just imagine where it would go if I hit it 5. I'd say probably about there. And then I just over exaggerate and add a bit more on. So say there. That possibly could be a bit much, but say there. So 5. There's 4.5. Say 5's about there. And there you go, guys. It's in the hole. But they are tricky and they can be missed. Right, so hole 5. So on this hole, I use 8 clicks here now, guys. And I tend to aim see, it's a bit awkward this because it's right, so I tend to aim
A couple of times he went out of position eventually.
around, say
His first frame, he didn't get a chance.
there. 8 clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
All guns blazing today.
And this should leave a short approach.
Yes, for most of the first two sessions, O'Sullivan was around the
Got a bit lucky
That's
there
a
with
huge
the jump off
drive.
the thing, but that, when you're playing towards all the dunes and the rough plays to that way, so you should be all right. So again, we've got a short one in to get on for an eagle, so I'll just work the wind out.
Not always of his own making.
So it's playing 8 off, so 103, then obviously your elevation. So it's playing about 111, guys, so 111. What I tend to do, pitch and wedge, and I just hit it about 19, 99, 98%. So we're going to be pretty close for an eagle. We've got a free harder. But again, guys, if we miss it, it's a birdie chance. It's not the hardest putt, this, to be honest. So I won't even use the brake, I'll just use the speed. So it's 8.5 minus 3.3, and then it's telling me to hit it 4. So just look at the brake, guys. It's very minimal left to right. So I'll just go there. So I'm going to hit it 4. So there. Might be a bit light, that might make it, but we'll have a go. As you can see, it went in. So now we have eagle. And now basically you've just nearly made up for them holes that you've had. It's the good thing with Wolf Creek. You'll have a lot of holes that you can get back on. So hole 6, if you're into a headwind, guys, you're not going to make the second tier. You're going to end up in the drink. So I've got a solution what I do on this hole. If it's a headwind, I just hit it 92% full. And I hit it 8 clicks. So just make sure you got your crosswind right and you're going to land on the fairway. You don't want to land on the rough. So 8 clicks. 92% did I say, yeah? So about there. And it just guarantees that you'll be landing on the fairway because of the elevation drop. So there you go. Could have been a bit closer, you could have played 95, but you're safe. It's not too bad for the approach. So on this approach, it's a headwind.
You forget the obvious, but that's a bad error.
So it's playing about 3.5, so it's 130 plus your 7. So it's playing about 138, guys. So I'm going to play it about 140. I'm going to play it about 141. I'm going to play about 20 crosswind. So 141 would be about 97%, which is about, say, there. And again, we have a heartbeat. A little bit short, but it's an uphill putt. So we're quite happy with that. So this one, guys, I will use the brake because you'd be surprised how many times you miss these putts by judging it yourself. So 8.2, it's up 1.2. Now, count the dots. I know they don't see it moving fast, but it will break pretty awful. And if you're on championship greens, it will even more. So as you see, I've just clicked the middle. So uphill, you're looking for the average.
Technical issues for him during this final.
So it's about 7.8 times 2.
Now, there don't appear to be too many.
No, he's found something. This was a beautiful shot.
Which leaves me 15.6. So if we put 15.6 in the little grid box, it tells me it breaks 4.3. So that should be pretty good for me, that 4.3.
Well, if you can do the damage here, you really
Maybe,
will be in pole position.
Possibly I'd add a 0.4 onto it, 4.7, just to make sure, because I think I clicked it a little bit late. So 4.7, so there's 6, 5, 4.7, say there. So now the elevation's changed to 1.4 from the original 1.2, so you go in between that, so it's 1.3. Now it tells me to hit it 7.8. So 7.8, it says about, say there. Looks like I hit a little bit too much there, guys, but
Keep attacking.
Maybe I shouldn't have I didn't have to add on, but I thought I'd clicked it late. But again, we're -4. We're still on. So number 7.
And actually now,
Should he?
you'll
It's
feel
a weird
better
one.
about
This
locking
is
in
possible
very
to
tight
reach
pin to keep
for
the
some
break
big
going,
hitters.
and
Like I'll go for it.
without a routine blank.
A lot of people won't,
This is
but
a
I
sign
will.
that he's cueing well again.
So I'm gonna say crosswinds playing about 220.
Yeah,
Say about say there,
psychologically, he'll feel that this frame goes his way. He's starting to take control. Real
and then
control of his final.
I'd add a few clicks, 6 maybe, and I'd go for
That's
it.
the reason he's fighting a little battle of his own.
As long as you get over, you're happy. And that's a good shot. I'd rather be there than playing a stupid approach with strong wind. So from this angle, guys, I'm going to tell you what I'll play now, guys, right? I play flop from these positions. So, because it's uphill, I play there. Normally I play full, but I'm going to play about there. And then instead of hitting the ding line, I'm going to hit the line where it's between the F and the T on the shot pal. So, say around there. And it's actually spun back, which is a bit of a nightmare. I should have actually played it in the middle, just to stay up on the hill. So, looks like we've got a terrible putt. Not the best. The thing is with these videos, when you do these videos, nothing seems to go right, but it's one of them. That's just golf here in general. So, it's happy to hit a 43. I'm not going to count no dots here. This is a bit of a double breaker, so say there. There's a guess. I know it's going to be close with the speed that I hit it. So 43, change the speed. There's 30, 36, 42. So say about there, guys. As long as you get close to the hole and you get them for par, we're happy. As you can see, it's close. And it's a definite makeable putt. So again, ram these. So take away your elevation, 2.6, add 2, 4.6. So you're going to hit your 4.6, which is, I'm going to hit about there. Straight to the middle, guys, for par. Should be making birdie. Bit disappointing there. But we crack on. So on this one, it's a difficult hole, this. The elevation drop exaggerates the crosswind massively on this, especially with a strong wind. So let's just do our calculations for your distance, and then you've got to add some on for this. So let's just get to it. Again, guys, if you want to know the calculations, just give me a shout and I can help you out. So it's adding 10 on. So it's playing 258. Then take away your elevation. So 258 was your distance. Take away your elevation, which is 24. So 258 take away 24. So it's playing 234, guys. So that's a 3 wood for me. It's playing about, I'll probably say about 35 into the middle. Hopefully it's on the green. That's all you want from this hole, guys. As long as it's on the green, you're happy.
Good ball.
Which I'm not. Like I said, the crosswind over exaggerates massively. Might have to play the last hole with a starter ball. Right, so this one, guys, it'll be a pitch. And I'll show you what I hit it. Always missed the ding slightly to the left. Take the pin out just in case. I'm going to hit it about, say, there. Missed ding is slightly to the left, which I didn't. I hit the ding perfect.
You hit that one tight.
So we're right there, so it's a par again. Now I'm going to have to play this last hole with this, but should be alright. Let's see what it is. So we've got number 9. So this one's pretty simple, guys. Just get on the fairway. Don't know what it's like hitting the starter ball. As you can see, the meter speed is miles different to what I've been using. But nonetheless, we've all been there. So calculations. Let's just have a look. calculations might be slightly off this time because I'm using a different
Effectively won
ball.
the match when Gould was coming back
But
hard with him. How he would love a similar scenario
that's the way
here.
it is. So it's playing about 2 off, so 95
Two
plus your
snookers,
elevation.
as things stand, required.
So it's playing about 101. So I just used a full. I put a bit of
Well, he's finished in between slightly there.
slightly did a bit of spin on
To
it.
the middle, cue ball
Say there.
down towards the plate, but it's not an easy pot now.
And luckily enough, we have a heartbeat and a close putt with the last ball. So we're going to finish under 5, guys. Which, let's be honest, in them conditions, that's definitely not bad. So we're going to ram it. So it's 1 plus 2, 3. So we'll go to the 3.
And then save that other one, is a cast iron snooker.
And there we go, guys. We finished under 5, which, let's be honest, it's not bad.
Well, it's not going to happen now, I think.
If you could finish 31 on tough conditions on Wolf Creek, under 5 after 9, that's good. You continue that over 18, be it in 62, which is a very good score in them conditions.